Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you, my esteemed subscribers. You all loved, celebrated, and appreciated. So there is a question on the table and I would want you to leave your thoughts there while we progress with the video. So why are white folks so intimidated and threatened by the melanated people, by those of African descent? Why is it that way? So this is a question today. Now, if you noticed what is happening around the world, and okay, what happened before now, you go through history books, especially when it comes to, I get people who say, I don't see color, I don't see race, I see humanity. That is beautiful. And it's so easy to say. It's so easy to say until you are involved in a rhetoricism. Then the way you look at the world will begin to change. Or you have a conversation with someone who was involved. Then the way you see things will begin to change. Majesties. It wasn't long ago. It wasn't long ago that minister came out and said that Europe is a garden and the rest of the world is a jungle. What do he mean by that statement he made? He's directly putting it before your face that they are the ones that deserve everything good in life. And there are some, it's just two group of people in the world. Them and others. So they don't care about you. They only come to you when they want to use you to build their homes. And this is a mistake that majority of Africans keep making till today. When I see people making videos of how they run away from their countries, in Nigeria it is called Jaapa Association. Alright? They Jaapa to Canada. They Jaapa to America. Why is it like this? People celebrate. Like, people go to the church for Thanksgiving. That they are leaving their inheritance. They are leaving their homeland to another man's land. One, they don't even know what is in store for them. They don't know what is waiting for them where they are going to. But they celebrate that they are leaving their home. Now, this same home they are celebrating they are living, who are those that work for this home to be spoiled? Is this same people they are running to? I tell you, me, I do say my own. We have our own. Yes, we contributed. We can't exempt ourselves like that. We have a part in it. But there is a weakness of ours that they discovered and they are using it against us. I am not digressing. What I'm saying in essence is that there is a knowledge of you that the other folks know about. And majority of you don't know. There is something about you that other folks know about that you don't know. Last time we were talking about, or maybe in the next video, I think last year we were talking about this whole digital ID chip that will be inserted on people in Kenya. Right? And the target was newly born babies. And it's normal. Because we always see everything as normal. It's just normal. It's just a chip. Right? So is this our whole behavior of nothing is wrong, everything is fine? That they have been taking control of us, taking over what should be ours from ages past. We don't pay attention to things that happen. And everything that happens around us, we take it for granted. So, they know you, but you don't know yourself. And so every day, they will keep trying their best to hinder you from knowing yourself. Because it is in your denial of who you are. Yeah, of course, I'm saying denial because there are some people that know who they are, but they're in the denial. They're in the denial. They are rejecting it. They are rejecting who they are. So, it is in your not knowing yourself, right, that they grow and thrive. And that's why they can tell you to come to their countries and build their countries for them. And you go to a church and go and do Thanksgiving. And then you go to their country and you build their country. And when you are there, they are coming here to come and carry the resources. And all thanks to the kind of leaders that we have.
Why do you say Europeans never created a civilization?
Show me one. That's the only question I've had. Show me a European civilization. Rome was not a civilization. Greece was not a civilization. You don't know a day in the history of Greece where there wasn't a war. You don't know a day in the history of Rome and there wasn't a war. Those are not civilization. Those are death culture, war culture. They're not building anything. They're stealing from other people, borrowing from other people, and still carrying on this anti-human, anti-nature behavior of murdering, stealing to conquer and appropriate something that belonged to someone else that you could have gotten by just shaking their hands and making a deal.
Why are white people so intimidated and threatened by black men despite their claims that black men are inferior to them and incapable of the most basic tasks?
Well, there's an easy answer to that question. They know black men are superior to them. Put us on any playing field, be it physics or football, and we will win. Give us the same opportunities, and we will win. Because we come from a history of not trying to destroy and dominate the world, and you come from a history of trying to destroy and dominate the world, and that has become the culture of the white community. You know, so you go into your medicine, and your first open heart surgery as a black man, your first separating of Siamese twins as a black man, the creator that eventually produces your first artificial heart as a black man. You can just go on and on. A black janitor at Johns Hancock, all right, teaches your best surgeon, the janitor, who never went to med school. Give me a break. You got a TV set because of a black man. You got a cell phone because of a black man. You got a touchstone because of a black woman. You got the video game because of a black man. You've got the internet because of a brother from Ghana, Nigeria or Ghana, I think the brother's from. You got the email. You have the email because of a black Indian man. And it's just going, all of the technology that you're using was created for your corporations by African people.
He said it all, Your Majesties, and that is the truth. And that's why I said from the beginning of the video, they know who you are. They know what is inside of you. But you, they keep trying their best, all right, to make you not realize the potentials that is in you. They keep doing everything, creating measures that will keep pushing you down and you keep living in the dark. So instead of having the knowledge of self, you'll be having the knowledge of them. And you'll be confused because they are not you. Black people all over the world are builders. We are not destroyers. So if you find yourself in a situation where you are the chaos of the community, there is something in you that you have to start pushing down of yourself. If you find yourself in a community where you are not impacting anything, if you find yourself in a community where you are not building but you are destroying, there's something is really wrong with you. Because we are builders, we are initiators. We are descendants of people who build technologies. So it's not surprising to see that majority of the technologies around the world today, the brain of a black man is behind it. Like I said, we are builders. We are builders, we are not destroyers. So this is it. And this is why you see that when you are in a company where you're the only melanated person, you get here stories of people who work in companies where they are maltreated because they are melanated, or they are maltreated because of their skin color, right? They are maltreated because there are a lot of abominable things that were done to our people. This is Black History Month. When you begin to go, a lot of things are coming out this month, and when you begin to go back to history and begin to see what our people went through, you ask yourself, for a people who had gone through some things like this to still have the willpower to build a community, it takes people who are extraordinary to do this. See, when you talk about trauma, it doesn't end with the person who was traumatized. Whoever is being traumatized, and the kind of trauma that I'm talking about is the type that the melanated went through. Now, it doesn't end with the person being traumatized. If the person have an offspring, part of that traumatization is transferred to that offspring. It goes, it's connected, because whether we take it or leave it, we are emotionally tied to our ancestors. We are mentally tied to our ancestors. Alright? And that's why you see sometimes you look at your child, there's a way your child behaves. Oh, this person acts like my father when he was alive. Oh, you look at her, she's acting like so and so. Because it's a line. It's a lineage. It's a lineage. And we're not just who we are at the moment. It takes thousands of people to make us who we are. So this is it. When you talk about the 9 ether being, you talk about we having the 9 DNA series. It's not because one is trying to look down on a particular group or trying to look down on a particular race. No. This same race know you, but you don't know yourself. They have documents, they have secrets, books that tell them who you are. And so they watch out for you all the time. And they hunt you everywhere around the world. And this is it. So leave your comments and thought there at the section, Your Majesties, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself and remember to stay safe, stay positive. Always, Your Majesties. Bye for now.